All right. Oop, I should have changed this to... There we go. Pardon me. Alright, so I am leveling my Necro. I actually have a level 20 Necro, but I have not played Guild Wars 2 in so long that I figured I'd be better off playing a character from scratch because I'm more familiar. I don't have the muscle memory anymore. I can't hear the game at all. Darn it. Alright. Well, let me just check the game sounds. Maybe I turned them down too much. Yeah, I'm not hearing anything from the game. Let me quit the game and start the game right back up. So we'll go with... Try that again. It might be because I switched my default audio device after starting the game, and sometimes that messes things up. We'll see if that works this time. There we go. Now I can hear it. Alright, so let's take a look at the map, and I know that there's a vista over here and a hero point, and that's where I'm going to head next. And I got to keep an eye out for a, oh, what's the thing called? A vendor, because I don't have any tools yet. Although I am thinking about picking up those. I have lots of gems, and I want to maybe pick up one of those tools that oop, got some company here. I want to pick up one of those tools that is unbreakable from the gem store. I'm just not sure if I want to spend the money, spend the gems on it now, or if I want to wait until the expansion comes out, because there might be something better. I love finding vistas. Vistas are cool. Alright, now there's a hero point over there. So let me head down. And switch into Death Shroud. What's this do again? That adds Torment and immobilizes. That's a good one. And this one, I just unlocked these right before I started streaming, so does a bunch of damage and then chills. So I'll start with that, because that keeps him slowed down for a second. And then when he gets close, I'll do this. And then switch to that. And then this one is probably best when I'm low on health or if I'm surrounded by a lot of enemies. Same with 2. 2 is oh no, that one's not area of effect. So this is the area effect, this is not. Send out the reburst thing. It'll give me regen. Awesome. Okay. What's this do again? This adds Torment and Immobilize. Now I'll move towards him and then hit 3. Drop that. And where is this thing? There we go. I have to commune with this. How do I get up there? Nope, not that way. Can I get up this way? How do you get up there? Oh, do I have to fall down from above, don't I? Alright, how do I get out of here then? I guess I jumped into here without really thinking about it. Alright, here's the exit. And then let's turn around and take a look. Gotta go around this way. Can I walk up this? Oops. Try that again. Nope, can't go that way. Chill. Bounce a bunch of times. Easy. I gotta get up there somehow. Maybe it's this way. No. Oh! Why'd that run away? Alright. Come back up here. Now... where's that hero thing? Oh man, how did I get so far away? Gotta be this way. I shouldn't have come up here. I'm going the wrong way again, aren't I? Dang it. Oh, maybe this will help. No, this is not going to help. Alright, I've got to find how to get to that spot. So I come around here. Can't go that way. I've got to get up on top somehow. Maybe from this side. Feel like I need to go across that over there. Alright, so over here, if I stick to the right, I should be able to... oh, I missed it. Dang it. Try this again. One of the things about Guild Wars 2 that I love are finding all of the things in the surface. What am I doing making that jump for? I could just walk around. And sometimes it's difficult. That's okay. It's okay if it's not easy. Oops. Didn't mean to do that. Let me get regen. There we go. Fill up my life bar. Alright, so now that I've gotten over here, can I get up on there? It does not look like a jump I can make. What is going on? Knock it off. What are you shooting at, you weirdo? I think I can make that jump. How do I get up there? Nope. Dang it. Alright. Gotta find another way to get to that spot.
I dare you. Hit me.
Sounded like Mayor Quimby when he said that. I dare you. Hit me. That did not sound like Mayor Quimby when I said it, though. Oh. Alright. Gotta get over there. Maybe if I come around from the other side. Go this way. See if there's a way up. Oh, cool. Must have had a condition on him. Yeah, I don't think that I'm going the right way this way either. How do I get to that? What is it called again? I forget. Hero point. I want to earn a hero point over there. Whoops, wrong button. Oop. Gotta pay attention. Alright, can't go on top of those mushrooms. That's too steep to climb up. Ah, maybe if I go this way, it goes around. This will bounce a few times. That was easier than I thought it was going to be. Well, I can head up here and get this point of interest, but I need to find how to get to that one thing. The hero point. And I know that there's more hero points than you need in the game. But I am going to... I'm going to try for map completion with this guy. I never actually did that on my warrior. Or any other characters for that matter. Alright, there's a point of interest up here. Help defend Cara Astoria from the Nightmare Court. I love that ability. Oh, I meant to shoot at that guy. Nice. Alright. I need to get back down here. I want to find that hero point. I'm pretty sure I'm going the wrong way now. So if you're not familiar with Guild Wars 2, hero points are what you use to train, which is right here, required 11. I'm not high enough to use it yet, so it's under here, but you get points to earn new skills. Bite. Let me go up here. Maybe there is a way across. Ooh! I rearranged a few of the buttons that I'm not used to what I have now, but that's okay. Not a big deal. So sometimes you'll see me dodge when I mean to hit F1, and that's because I'm using a Logitech G13, and the button that I used to have there, I moved off of it so that I could have the scroll wheel to zoom in and out. Because I used to have dodge to be scroll out and jump to be scroll up, but I found jumping puzzles to be kind of difficult when I had it set up that way. Let's get regen, and let's heal. Wow. Alright, so it's over there. That leaf I cannot jump on from here. I need to get over there, so let me look at the map again. Yeah, I'm definitely going at this the wrong way. By the way, that map is awesome. That's one of the things about Guild Wars 2 that I absolutely loved, is the way that when you... Oops. When you look at the map, it zooms out. And you really feel like you're part of the world, not just looking at an image. Come on. There we go. Alright, so I gotta come up here and go around to the right. And I want to make sure that I keep this little gully. What's it called? Does it have a name? Doesn't have a name. I want to keep that little gully on the right. Oh, okay. They're not attacking me. I feel like this might be part of it. Maybe if I climb up this tree somehow. I just wasted that because I was looking at the wrong thing. Bite. And damage to all of them. There we go. Dead. Can't jump up that either. Nope. Maybe if I climb up this and I come around from the other side. Sometimes you want to find a place in Guild Wars 2 and you gotta do a lot of work to find it. Oops. Couldn't dodge. There we go. Alright. Looks like a long jump, but let's try it. Nope. Did not make it. Am I in combat? Why am I not healing? again. This is a smaller one. It'll definitely be easier. And come on, when he pops up, I'll feast. And then whirlwind, or whatever it's called. Ghastly claws. I love spinning that axe. It looks rad. I don't feel like I can make that jump. Let me try it one more time. Oh, I made it. Okay. So that's good. Now I'm going to make a little... Now it seems like I'm making progress. It's all the way on the other side, though, isn't it? Oh, no. No, that's the vista. Yeah, I got to get over there somehow. That's the thing I was trying to climb up before, and I couldn't. If I run and jump at it. Oh, man. All the way down to the bottom. Dang it. Alright, let's try this again. I mean, if you're watching this, and you know of a better way, it'd be awesome if you told me. Maybe if I had swiftness. Swiftness increases your movement speed by 33%. Maybe I could make some of these jumps that I'm missing. Hope I don't have to have swiftness to get this. That would be irritating. Alright. What do we got over here? Yeah, I think I gotta get over there somehow. Just trying to figure out how. Try this again. Alright, made that jump. Am I supposed to climb the tree to go across? Maybe I am? I don't know. I can't jump up there. And I definitely can't make that jump. That's way too far. What's the closest point? I think it's right there. Yes! Okay, I made that jump. I can't get up there. Well, this is terrible. Let's go this way. Keep going around. Bounce. Beast. Whirlwind. Or Ghastly Claws. That really should be called Axe Whirlwind or something. I don't know. Oh no, this seems different. I don't think I came through here before, so this might be a way through. No. Okay, this is going south, but I gotta keep an eye to the right and see if I can find a way through to go north again.
I dare you. Hit me.
Okay, hold on. This is that bridge that I came to earlier and stopped. No, no, can't go that way. What if I can go this way? Oh, come on. Nope, not supposed to go that way. I'm pretty sure I went the wrong way. I'm gonna head... does one? Okay. Agam Wilds. How does one get to the hero point just northwest of Agam Wilds? Any hints? Alright, so we'll see if anybody is willing to help out. But with the beta going on, there might be mostly people playing Stronghold. I don't have the muscle memory to play PvP right now because I just don't remember. I mean, like on my warrior, I don't know what my skills do anymore. The wrong target.
I dare you. Hit me.
There we go. Let's go ahead and kill this veteran Wind Rider. Maybe I'll get some cool loot. Come on. Hey Quando, how's it going, buddy? Welcome to the stream. Glad to see you again. Right now, there's a hero point up there that I'm trying to figure out how to get to. I'm not sure how. I've tried coming at it from other directions. I have not. Still trying. Awesome, thank you. Oh, wait. That can't be right. Ah! Awesome. This is why I love the GW2 community. Alright. Let me check this out. Level 9 rewards gathering. Gather, equip. Alright, so I get those. Down skill 3 unlocked. Accept. Let me go ahead and equip all those. Guild Wars 2 is a fantastic game. Absolutely wonderful. And there's no subscriptions, so that's another bonus. Alright, so let me take a look. And I think the next thing that I was going to do was down here. I'm just going to follow. I'm going to go around and head south. Or maybe I can go this way. This is a necromancer. Necromancers. Quando, if you are going to get Guild Wars 2, I highly recommend that you... Right now, you're going to get a fantastic deal, because they're having an expansion, and if you buy the expansion, you get the base game for free. So make sure that you buy the expansion if you do. And it's $50 for the cheapest version of it, and honestly, if you're just starting out, there's no reason to get any of the higher tiered versions of it. So definitely check it out. One of the really great things about it is every single class feels different. No, this is not a game that you can buy on Steam. You can go to guildwars2.com to get it. And hey, if you go get it right now, I'm pretty early in the game. We could run around and kill stuff together. The incubation pod is Steel Titan, will only open when it's ready. Moss Heart magic has been known to accelerate growth. Let's see here. So there's a heart over here. It says, speak with Arias to become a moss heart. Clear stranglethorns and grubs. Heal the wilting garden and open incubation pods. Let me find it. Make sure that you're getting the right thing. There you go. Oh, awesome. Ooh, I did not look at these. Alright, so thump hits the ground. Vine pole launches a vine. Okay, I don't need that. Spread pollen. Let's try that one. No, look it to the... Yeah, get the $50 one. I bought the $99.99 one because I've played the game for 2 years and had a blast with it. Alright, let's try that again. This time I need to look at my abilities. Okay. So this is just a punch. This one is an area of effect, it looks like. Ouch. Launch a vine at your target to pull them... this is a... get over here kind of ability. This one, spread pollen to heal nearby plants, also removes poison and heals for 200 health. So that's my health. And then that turns me into a person again. So let me see. Now what can I do with this? There we go. It is an MMO, but it's a MMO that you don't have a subscription for, so it has that as an advantage. Also, any race can play any class. Not sure how I feel about this song. I'm gonna skip it. And one of the things that I absolutely love about it is running into other people, whoops, is not a big deal. In other games, you have to compete with other players for kills or for other stuff like that. Pardon me. This one, it shares it. So if I happen to be in the area and somebody's fighting something, and I start fighting it too, I still get credit for the kill, even if they hit it first. And that used to be an issue in other MMOs that really bothered me. But it's not the case in Guild Wars. Or Guild Wars 2 anyway. And that thing is messed up looking. Alright, what else to speak of? Okay. Heal the wilting garden and open incubation pods. So there should be another jungle grub. Any other incubation pods around here? What do I do with this? Okay, so I just punched that to get rid of it. And see right there? Oh, nice. I just used a thing, but that only uses it in my world. So if there's like in other MMOs, in every MMO really, there's like crafting materials that you need, and there'll be nodes where you can get those crafting materials. And in Guild Wars 2, you don't have to fight over them because they're instant. So if you see... You didn't buy the $99 one, did you, by accident? Well, as I was saying, in Guild Wars 2, it's instant. So if you see a mining node or a tree that you have to cut down, then you're the only one that can see it. I need... it's only showing crappy credit. I guess I don't understand what issue you're having. So you're from the Netherlands, and it's not available for you? Is that what it's saying? It's from the Netherlands. Guild Wars 2 is not from the Netherlands.
Man, I promised I wouldn't get heavy on this joint. I can't help it, man. I gotta be me.
It's from ArenaNet. ArenaNet's not a Netherlands-based company. I've never heard of Ideal. I didn't use Ideal when I bought it. I just used my regular credit card. Oh. So did you pay for it and you don't get to use it, or you didn't buy it even though you thought you did? Oh, really? So you can't buy it because they don't... Oh, yeah, you'll have to put money into your PayPal account. Am I missing something up here? I'm not sure which way I should go. I'm gonna keep heading this way. Whoops, wrong button. What is through here? There's another one. Let's go ahead and attack him. And every class has both ranged and melee styles of fighting, too. Have you played other MMOs, Quando? Alright, I'm surrounded by other things, so I don't want to use Unholy Feast, because that is... Oh, okay, apparently I do, because I just used it for some reason. Where'd you go, buddy? There it is. Shouldn't have done that. There we go. Let's get back out of that mode. And chill. Speaking of chilled, let me just set this down for a second and turn off the air conditioning. Oh, weird. Is it because you're downloading the game or something? Alright, so I went around that way. And then it feels like I must be back at the beginning now. Yeah, I'm back at the beginning. So I'm going to come up here. And I already did that hero point. I'm going to come to the spiral waypoint and head north from there. $220 megabits per second. Wow. I have... My download rate is about 25 megabits per second. And that is really good where I live. My upload rate is 2.5 megabits per second. That is also really good where I live. But I know, as far as the rest of the world is concerned, that is absolutely horrible. 220 megabits per second. I can't even imagine how fast that must be. I gotta say, since I recently started playing again, they really have streamlined the beginning so you understand what you're supposed to be doing a lot better. Fill up that life bar or keep it from going down too much, and then yeah, that makes a lot of sense. I mean, the US is pretty spread out. Hey, just curious, how's voice versus music versus game sounds going right now? Is that okay? Oh, here comes a dinosaur. Alright, cool. Also, something else to note about Guild Wars 2 is there is no healing, tanking, or DPS. Everybody is a DPS character in Guild Wars 2, and everybody is in charge of keeping themselves alive and staying out of what I like to call the poop. They were both mining this, and we'll both get all of it. We're not fighting over it. Alright, let's see. Where else do I want to go? What is that? Unexplored map sector. Let's head up there. What are those stuffs you can buy? I'm not really sure what you mean by that, man. What are the stuffs you can buy? Torment on him. Grab that and then turn it off. Help defend Kara Astoria from the Nightmare Court. Oh, that's always the same thing. Like minis 3-pack set 1. Oh, okay. So, if I go into... That's not it. So, miniatures. There's a bunch of different miniatures that you can get. So you can get all these, and that's like the stuff that you can buy. Like this little things that'll follow you around. So then I got this little thing following me around. I usually have that stuff turned off. And I thought I had a Ritlock. I guess not. I'll have to look and see, because I got the other version. Finishers are when you are fighting in PvP. In order to finish somebody, you have to press F. So you defeat somebody in PvP and then you knock them down. And if you want to actually defeat them, because once you get knocked down, you can fight your way back up. If you want to actually defeat them, you have to press F. And that's what a finisher is. Let's see, and you can have different... You earn different ones as you go through, or you can buy them, I think. See, I should have that one. Oh man, that one's sweet. That one I should have, because I have the deluxe pack. I'll have to look into that. And then there's things in the... B? No. What's the button? Oh. But then you have the Black Lion Trading Company. And this is where you can buy things with the gems. And none of this is like stat-based. So it's all cosmetic-based or convenience-based. So you can... This is how they make their money. They don't make it from charging you a monthly fee. You get other stuff. Like maybe you want to be able to craft more than 2 different type of crafting. Then you would spend 800 gems on that. So that's the kind of things that you can buy. Or, right now, if I look at my equipment, I have... These are the things that I use to interact with... like the crafting... Or not crafting node, but mining node. Like you saw me earlier, using a pickaxe. Okay? So you can get that, or you can go to the store... And in the store, where is it? Promotion, special services, boost, toys. I think it's under home. No, special? Yeah, I could get, gotta be a pickaxe in here someplace. Yeah, a watchwork mining pick. Alright, this one has unlimited uses, so it won't run out. Whereas if I look at the one that I have... It has 17 uses. So you can spend 1,000 gems to get that. Does that make sense? Alright. As I was playing, or what I was doing, well, there's a point of interest over there, so I'm going to head that way. Find out what that is. I don't know what RS is, but yes, just like in WoW, except there's no monthly fee. Oh, is RS RuneScape? I've never actually played RuneScape.
I dare you. Hit me.
What am I doing? Oh. Yeah, that's what I figured. You got to be careful when you use your area of effect spells. Sometimes you will attack things that you didn't want to attack. Where's that point of interest? It's over here. Alright, I got it. Oh, there's a mining node up here too. Can't climb up that way. You also get XP from using mining nodes and stuff, so it's a good thing to make sure you get them when you can. So I gotta run around. Oh, maybe it's through here? Nope, that's the same way. Let me look. Whoops. Whoops, hold on. Yeah, it does have numbers. Mine doesn't have... Okay, so when you have an account name, and that account name is whatever it is with 4 numbers after it. I actually don't remember mine off the top of my head. I'll have to look. So let me just log out real quick. Go back to the character selection screen. So yeah, mine is... Hey, the Beaty Ninja. Welcome to the stream. Welcome aboard. Glad to have you. So mine is Arcatan.6172. But that's not the name of my character. Because if you're friends with somebody, you're friends with their whole account, not just their character. Alright. Where's that mining node? Oh, what's that? Nearby event. Alright. Oh, is the event over? The event's over. I missed it. I think that you'd be placed in the Europe server. So we probably wouldn't be able to play together. Yeah, I didn't know you were in Europe when I suggested it. But you might be able to... Maybe you can. I don't know. I've never tried it. Like, I wouldn't want to... With internet like yours, maybe it wouldn't matter, but I wouldn't want the high ping. I know Wooden Potatoes. He's a guy who... He's a YouTuber who does lots of Guild Wars 2 content. He plays on the American servers, even though he is from England. Oh man, that is awesome. Yeah, if you look up here, you see right now there's an event going on, or there's around the Oh, wait, no, there's an event. So I want to go over here. You can see on my map down here, there's an event. I'm supposed to defend this, this frog dude. And I wasn't here for most of the event, so I didn't get full credit, but I did get credit because I came and helped a little bit. So it looks like there's another event. Locate and kill the transformed Great Witch. Oh, and there she is. And being in a group, or I mean, even though I'm not in a group with these people, and I did not hit the Great Witch first, I still get credit for doing this. And I did well on that event, so I got a gold medal, which means I get better rewards. I'm gonna skip the song. Alright, so I just got new gloves. What do we got? 11, 11, 15. There we go. I need to empty my bags. And there is a vendor over here. Vendors are indicated by little gold stacks on the map. It's all junk. Let me take a look at my inventory. Let's see. I'm gonna go ahead and deposit all materials. Open up that. Open up that. Deposit all materials. This I'm gonna sell at the trading post. Alright, and let's look at my gear again. So, head, nothing. Shoulders, I don't have anything. Chest, I don't have anything. Gloves, I have 3 choices. 11, 11, 15. Those 15 ones are the ones that I want. Welcome back, Quando. Equip. Alright, 15. That's the same thing. No new boots. So I can sell the rest of this. I want to hold on to that war horn. Did I just sell my staff? No, I didn't. Good. Get rid of that, get rid of that, get rid of that. Get rid of that. Yeah, I'm holding on to the war horn because I know that I can also use that if I want. And I am going to take, I've been streaming for an hour now. I'm going to take like a 2-minute break. I'll be back shortly. Just going to go talk to the wife for a bit, grab a soda. I will be back in just a few minutes. Sorry. I forgot that muted me before I did it. So I'm going to go talk to the wife real quick and stick around and enjoy the music. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. I wasn't muted. Okay, well now you know all the dirty secrets. Alright. Get my drink. Okay. So these hearts are kind of like quests, but you have multiple ways to complete them. So I have to assist Azedi by battling the crate, rescuing captive Hylek, and repairing territory markers. So I have 3 different ways that I can do it. So there's a grounds marker right here. I can repair this. And that fills up the heart just a little bit. But because I can also attack crate to do it, I can fill up the heart that way as well. There's another marker for me to use. That fills up the thing a little bit. And there's another marker here. Ba, 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 ba. Street Fighter 2 music. Awesome. Okay, so there's got to be... yeah, there's cities. In fact... I won't. One of the main city, which is called Lion's Arch, and there's lots of cities. Well, there's not lots of cities. There's probably like 4 or 5 very large cities. And the main city, Lion's Arch, was actually destroyed. And for about 3 or 4 months, it was inhospitable because there was too much radiation. So they had it walled off. You couldn't go into it. You could see it from afar, though. And just in the most recent patch, well, maybe not the most recent, but in a recent patch, they rebuilt the city and it looks completely different than it originally did. Okay, I seem to be having trouble finding... I'm going to go and do some underwater combat. Dart at your foe, leaving poisonous bubbles behind. Awesome. Let's see. Entomb your foe, making them sink. Well, I don't know if it was radiation or poison or something, but we couldn't go into the city for a long time. Alright. Also, you can't run out of air. When you go underwater... You'll automatically put on a rebreather so that you can breathe underwater. Ooh, there's a thing. Another ore. And when you go underwater, you actually switch to your water fighting set, which I'm using a trident. So I have different abilities when I'm underwater than I do when I'm above water. There's another crate. Ooh, sell. Trying to break the cell open because there's a frog dude trapped inside. What's 5 do? Continually expanding field near you that applies chill and vulnerability to enemies and deals damage when it ends. That's cool. This trident does not seem like the best weapon for underwater, though. Oh, what was that? There's another crate over here. I leveled up, and I got a mail. Let me check my mail. Valiant, you may remember we met briefly within the dream. While I could not be present for your awakening, the images witnessed in your dream continue to occupy my thoughts. The dragon, yes, but the other revelations as well. Come speak to me in the grove. I've heard rumors that I believe you should know. Whispers of a green knight resembling the one in your dream. The leader of your cycle has offered to interpret this dream and offer wisdom. I sense that you will need this guidance. Travel swiftly. Paith. And let's see, level 10 rewards. Personal story is unlocked. Very cool. This is my personal story, and it's different for depending on what race you play. And I now have weapon swapping, which is awesome. And as you complete hearts, which you don't have to do, but if you do, you'll get karma, which is a currency that you can use. And you will unlock merchants, which can sell stuff to you for either karma or coin. But now I have weapon swapping, so I'm going to take... Oh, it's not going to work underwater because I only have one weapon. So let's... I'm going to head towards this undiscovered vista. And then I'll show you weapon swapping when I get over there. There's vistas, which is, you can see that little floating map over there. And it shows up as like a couple of triangles on your overworld map. You can go to these, and sometimes it's like a jumping puzzle and stuff, but you get map completion, and that's one of the things about the game is you want to complete your map by doing everything on the map, by not falling down there. Oh yeah, I was going to show you weapon swapping. So I've got my axe and focus equipped, and these first 5 things are determined by what weapon you have equipped. So I can also equip a weapon now down here now that I'm level 10, and it changes these 5 abilities, so my 1 through 5. And that changes... Is it grinding much? I wouldn't say it's grinding. It's more of an exploration game. You are exploring to uncover the map. That's not really how the game works. It's not about the gear. Yes, gear is important, but you don't... Like, there aren't raids in the game. So, gear isn't as important as it is in other games. I've never really worried about my gear too much. Yes, every weapon has its own skills. So if I look at my build, the axe main hand, having an axe in your main hand gives you these 3 skills right here, okay? Having a dagger in your main hand would give me these 3 skills. Having a dagger in my offhand would give me these 2 skills, so my 4 and 5. So your main hand ability will give you... I'm going to skip this song. Your main hand ability will give you the first 1 through 3. Your offhand weapon will give you your 4 and 5 ability. And then two-handed weapons like a staff will give you all 5 abilities. So as you can see, that there's a lot of different things that you can get, or different types of weapons, and each profession has its own set of weapons that it can use. And that's one way that they're expanding the game. With this new expansion, they're not actually putting out a new level cap. So the highest level that you can get is 80, and it's going to stay 80. Instead, what they do is they have what's called horizontal... increasing the level cap, like let's say that they increase the level cap from 80 to 90. That's called vertical progression, and they want to do horizontal progression. So instead of giving you levels 80 through 90 to level up in, what they do instead is they're going to give every profession a new weapon to master. And so you won't level up past 80, you'll just get new weapons, and then they have what's called specialization, which is almost like a separate class. And you saw there was like a little jumping puzzle right there. That's kind of cool. I don't think I've ever actually completed this one. But yeah, every weapon has its own skills. Now, that's for your 1 through 5 abilities. Your 6 ability is always your healing skill. And you get to pick what that's going to be. So you have your build. And this is my skill bar. I have 10 abilities that I can slot. Okay? This is controlled by what weapon I have. This is my healing skill. And I get to pick which one I want. Okay? So I can just say, I want to use that one instead. Whoops. So now, if I hit my 6 button, I can put that down instead. And that puts out the healing seed, which it gives everybody around it regen. Or if I don't like that one, I can switch to the other one when this one's over. And have that one, which uses up conditions, which as a WoW player, you would refer to those as debuffs. Alright, so I got that done. So now, I'm gonna... I could head up here. It looks like there's a town up here, but I got that letter from that... Oh, you know what? I'm gonna head over here. And notice I just went to the map and double-click on the waypoint that I want to go to, as long as I've already been there once. And there are no mounts in the game. You know, I'm just curious. You asked if you can choose what server that you want to go on. Yeah, you can pick. I am on America, Darkhaven. And you can be on any server that you want, and you can guest to another one. So if I want to go to Isle of Janthier, I can click on that, and I can hit guest, and it'll let me play on that server for a little while. And if I want to make that one my permanent home, I could hit transfer, and then I got to pay money for that. But I can guest on it any time that I want. Alright, so there's a point of interest and a vista up here. So as you can see, I'm just kind of bouncing around, checking out different things on the map, and unlocking them. And it's a lot of fun. You can also pick up items, and they'll become weapons, which is kind of cool. I'm going to drop this, though, because I don't need it. Oh, yeah, so weapon swapping. If I hit my weapon swap button, it just easily swaps between the 2 buttons, or the 2 weapons that I have. Yeah, you're definitely welcome to join me. I just joined the guild that I'm in, because the other guild that I was in, I hadn't played in a while, and they kind of dried up. Like, people had stopped playing. And so I just joined this guild today. Somebody I was talking to in map chat was very nice and helpful, and I mentioned that my guild was empty, and they invited me, so I'm sure that they'd have no problem inviting you too. And you can actually be in more than one guild at a time. Like right now I'm in, this is my own guild that I made just so I can have an extra bank space, so that's one thing you might want to do when you get the chance. But this is another guild that I'm in. No. Well, in Guild Wars 1, guilds battled each other all the time. In Guild Wars 2, they have something called World versus World. And so right now, I'm on Darkhaven, that's my guild. And we are currently at war with Anvil Rock and Gates of Madness. And you can go and fight these other... I'm gonna skip that song. You can go and you can fight these other servers in these massive battles. I'm not going to do that right now because I would just drag everybody down because I'm not used to my abilities yet. Alright, oh, a merchant. Let me go ahead and sell. Sell junk. Deposit all materials. Compact. What do we got here? Those are chain. I don't need those. And the greenwood logs, I'm going to sell at the trading post. Notice I don't have to go to town to do this. I'm going to go ahead and sell those. And you just saw a bird fly by. That bird flew by and picked up the item out of my inventory and sold it. So now next time I'm in town or I'm at a location where you can do so, I can pick up the money from that sale. Alright, so there's a undiscovered vista around here someplace. Oh, there it is. It's over here.
I could have joined the guard, but no.
Ooh! Dang it. Let me go around again. In the new expansion there, including guild... Oh, what are the things called? Guild keeps? Do I only play while streaming? No, I play other times as well. Like sometimes my wife will be working out in we've got an elliptical here in the room and it makes a bunch of squeaking noise, so that's not usually the best for me to stream. But I play often when I'm not streaming as well. Let me guess, it's all done downloading already? Alright, so I've got that done. There's a scout over here. But there's also a point of interest up here, so I'm gonna head north to that point of interest. Oh wait, I gotta sell.
More violence, I say, less violence.
Sell that. And I'm gonna buy another bag.
Farewell.
Oh, there's an event. Okay, destroy the risen fish assaulting Sandy Cove Beach. The heck was that? That was a weird sound. Oh, no big deal. So any questions that you asked that I didn't get to answer because you were having internet issues, just ask again. I don't mind. Well, I'm guessing English is probably your second language, so I would say you're doing pretty well, dude. Oh, no, I play quite often when I'm not streaming.
I dare you. Hit me.
I stream when I can, though. Like, often it'll be, I'm not streaming because my son's in the room, or well, not because he's in the room, or my wife is sewing in the background or working out on the elliptical. But whenever I have time to stream, I also will play, like, oh, I can only play for a half an hour. I won't start a stream if I can only play for half an hour, because then people want to show up, and then I'm leaving right afterwards, and they, you know, people are usually unhappy if you do something like that. So I only stream when I can play for an extended period of time. You can see I'm doing a lot of moving around. That's how Guild Wars 2 works. You have to move. Can't sit still, and in fact I can cast spells while I'm moving. Alright. That event, I did well, so I got gold. And that's not gold, like as in the currency. I got a gold medal for it. If you, are you a big fan of Nintendo stuff? Have you played the new Splatoon level that just came out last night? It's awesome. Alright, let's see. I gotta go up here to this point of interest, so I'm gonna go ahead and swim over to that thing. Hey, speaking of Nintendo, Mega Ran's singing about Nintendo Power right now. Love Mega Ran. He's awesome. Alright. So I'm at this point of interest and... repair fishing nets and traps, cull the wave rider population, help divers, and fend off nightmare court raids.
Not all are capable of living outside.
I'm mostly a PC gamer myself.
Happiness and stuff and embrace.
Although I do love my 3DS. 3DS is one of the best systems ever. Alright, so gotta help divers. There's a diver right here. You can see the little skull and crossbones here. Everybody can res in this game as well. So if you see a skull and crossbones on the map, you should go over there and you can res them. And it might be a player. Oh, these are different because I'm underwater. As you just saw, it noticed that there were a few people on my map, so it combined the two servers into one. And it gave me a bonus for doing that, for saying, yes, send me across. So now I'm going to get more experience, more karma, and I'll move faster for the next 10 minutes. So that's awesome. I have to cull the wave rider infestation. Where'd he go? There we go. Draw conditions from nearby allies to yourself, explode and inflict weakness on yourself. Okay, so that is not something I should use. They have a very awesome... They have an extremely well put together back end. The game experiences almost no downtime, even during most patches. So, I mean, sometimes there'll be downtime, but most of the time there's not. And, whoops, that's the wrong button. The map that I'm on is basically its own server right now, and there's a lot of different copies of this particular map. So what it's going to do is it's going to say, oh, well, there's not too many people playing on this particular map right now, and that's because it's a low-level zone, and people might not come here. So what it does is it takes all of the copies of this particular map, and it makes as many copies of it as it needs to support the number of people playing. So if there's few people playing in that map, it makes less copies of it. And if it notices that few people are playing, then it'll combine those copies together. Alright. Yeah, it works really, really well. And that way you always have a populated... Repair fishing nets? Yeah. You always have a populated area to play in. I'm sure you've seen multiple people since we've been playing. You know, I'm in the zone I'm in right now is 1 to 15. You know, this is a 2-year-old game, and I'm in a 1 to 15 zone. It's working really well. The questing in the game doesn't really work the way that it does in other games. The heart right here is like a quest, but I just explore and do stuff as I go. There's very few fetch quests. Sometimes there will be a thing where you have to go get a bunch of stuff and bring it to a person, but everybody in the area works together on that. So if you bring something over, it fills up a bar, but it fills up the bar for everybody in the area. Like, they made this game with the idea in the idea in mind that when you see another player, you shouldn't be like, oh great, there's competition. You should be like, oh awesome, there's another person to hang out with. And I'd say that they did it. They were able to get that goal. But basically what I do right now is I'm working on map completion. And that's how I'm going to level up. I'm going to level up by going through map completion. You can, if you enjoy PvP, you can start out and do PvP right at level 1 and never even level up. You're automatically max level when you do PvP. And the gear... Oh, awesome. Double click to open. It contains various pieces of ore and a writ of experience. So I got 2 gold ore, 2 mithril ore, and this grants a small amount of experience. Trade 20 writs to Miani and Lion's Arch for a Tome of Knowledge. Eh. Alright, so I finished that heart. Well, let's look around and see what's next. There's a point of interest up here, so I'm going to go check that out. Yeah, you can. Anytime that you want, if you want a PvP, you can just click right there and enter the PvP lobby, and it'll take you to another spot. And in PvP, your gear, everybody has the same gear. And you can customize that gear, but you don't have to grind to get it. Hey, Zananali, welcome to the stream. I'm glad to see you again. So you can have your gear set up exactly the way you want from the start. You don't have to grind out levels to get it. You need to know whether to buy this or NA. What is NA? Oh, whether to buy it or not? I would highly recommend it. It's a great game. And right now, if you buy the expansion, you get the core game for free. So it's a good deal. It's probably my favorite MMO. And there's no subscription, so there's that as a bonus. Hey, if you guys could do me a favor and just tweet out the stream, that would do a whole lot of good for the stream. If you could do that, that'd be awesome. Alright, I think... Oh, I didn't finish that heart. I need to go back. So... Repair fishing nets and traps, cull the wave rider population, help divers, and fend off nightmare court raids. I have Guild Wars 1 as well. This is by far and away a much better game. Well, that's awesome. Alright, now you notice I'm a necromancer, and one of the unique things about a necromancer is I can see that my health is getting low, so I can switch into Death Shroud mode. And now my health is coming from that instead. So I have that as a... And I finished that heart. Merchant unlocked, Arona. Excellent. Alright, now, I was heading north. I'm gonna follow this island up. That's okay, Quando. If you can't help that way, you're helping just by being here and giving me somebody to talk to. That's okay. I prefer to figure this stuff out on my own. Thank you, Ollie. That's awesome. So I'm supposed to head down there. I'm actually going to head down there because if you'd look, you see this symbol right here? That's my personal story, and it says that I'm supposed to discuss my dream with Kaith and your cycle leader. So I'm going to click on that. And it opens up this thing, and this is a more traditional quest. And notice it's got the year that things are happening here. It's because as you go through, you're progressing forward in time. So I have to do that next. So I'm going to go ahead, and if I open up my map, I can see that that this is a portal to where I'm supposed to be. So I'm just going to click on this waypoint. And then I can head south to that portal. And there's the portal right there. Oh, one thing. This is really handy. Now, I've already talked to this person, but I'll just show this to you. If you click on this... Oh, it won't show me because I've already done... Whoops. It won't show me because I've already talked to them. But talk to the scouts, those people with the telescope over their head. Because you can, it'll tell you good places to go. So this is the Grove. Most of the world is separated, or is not, most of the world is seamless, but there are every once in a while you'll have to go through a portal to get to the next zone. Alright. Alright. So there's a vista over here. Beware the stupid people will enter. Posted on GameFAQs. Posted what on GameFAQs? Isn't GameFAQs just a website where you...
Our deeds are reflected in a dream.
where you read, like, game strategies and stuff? Ah, okay. I think I know where this vista is. Alright, there's a vista right up here. Oh, okay. I didn't know that that was like more of an interactive thing. So there's a vista up there. I need to get up there, and sometimes in the game they'll have these jumping puzzles. Alright, so now I can view this vista. And it shows me just like what the area is, or sometimes it'll show you where something cool is that you need to go to. That's one thing about this game, is it's a beautiful game. And if you look at that, it just said I had 1 out of 6 of the Grove vistas completed. So there's 5 more vistas in the Grove for me to see. Oh man, you want to see some crazy stuff? At Halloween, they have what's called the Mad King event. And there's this giant tower that has basically exploded and then frozen in time from the explosion. And because it's frozen, but at the same time it's spinning, so you have to get up to the top. But if you don't go fast enough, you get caught in like this energy wave that kills you. But it doesn't really kill you, it just sends you back to the beginning. I've never actually gotten to the top of the Mad King's Tower. It's crazy. These will give you a speed boost while you're in town. So now I have a Nectar of Speed for 5 minutes. And I have to go right here. I'm going to get in this pod and descend. Alright, and it looks like there's a vista over here. I want to get that. Here's another jumping puzzle. Ooh! Oh. Let's try that again. Sometimes having the speed on there really messes you up because you're going faster than you're used to. I'm just curious, have either of you had a chance to check out the podcast? Alright, let's see. There's a couple points of interest up here. Five hero points. You can unlock skills by spending hero points in the training tab. Inside the hero panel, hero points are earned by leveling up and completing hero challenges found throughout Tyria. Well, if you send you a link via Twitter, sure, I can send you a link via Twitter. I followed you this morning. I don't do a face cam. Why is it not following you? Finding you. I appreciate the... Oh, it's just Ollie, that's why. Here is the link you asked for. I know a lot of people like a face cam. The reason I won't do a face cam is because I'm actually a teacher. And most of the people I work with think that video games are a terrible thing. And that would be fine, but the students that I work with play video games. And if they saw me, then it might get out to my bosses and stuff. And not that I'm embarrassed that I play games, but just anytime that, like, they're always bad-mouthing games, and it's too bad because games are a very good thing, I think. All right, so let me accept that. At level 12, I can get crafting. I get more hero points at 15. So let me go ahead, and I got a level 7 slot. So now I can slot some new stuff. But before I do, let me go to my hero tab. No, I understand, Quando. I appreciate the feedback. Not getting fired, it's just... I like to keep my work life and my professional... or my work life and my regular life separate. Alright, so... just a second. Be right back. There we go. I am back. Sorry, my wife came in, had a question for me. I had to answer. So let's see. This is new, the way that they're doing this. This is not how everything used to be. So for training, I've got all these different ways that I can train, and they go in a certain order. So I've got Signet of Vampirism. Heal when... So a Signet basically has two... Dark Fan uses those 3D figures on his stream, which are fun too. He uses a cam for that, and avatars use his movement and stuff. Oh, interesting. Signets work like this. There's always a passive, and then there's an active. So the Signet passive is that I heal when I'm struck by a foe. So that's my... Always would have that on if I use this ability. Then if I activate the Signet, I lose the passive ability temporarily, and I can put a mark on the foe. And then allied players would siphon life from that enemy. So that seems pretty rad. Let me see what else I can get, because I have 9 points. And then this would be 4 points. That's 2, 6. I couldn't get that one yet. I know that there's a Signet that is supposed to... Ah, yes. Signet of the Locust. That's the one I want. So I'm going to train that. Oh, so did that give me both of them? No, it did not. So if I want to... I'm going to go ahead and equip that. Now, you'll notice that my movement speed is increased by 25%. So now I'll run faster, which is great in an exploration-style game. Now, this one... Signet of Vampirism. I don't think I have that one yet. Maybe I can't. Okay. That's okay. I got that one. So... I need to head this way. Notice I'm moving much faster now. And head down here because I want to do the personal story stuff. I do need to make a thing to cover up chat. What if I just put my logo in there? Let me just do that real quick. It'll only take a second. Global source, add image, logo, browse. And then I'll go add global source, logo, edit scene. How's that look? Does that look okay? Whoops. Just make that bigger so I can see what it looks like. Yeah, I think that looks pretty good. Maybe I'll remake that with a border around it later on. Okay, so I gotta head... Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Need to head this way. And then there's a portal up here that I need to go through. Yes, enter the instance. Alright, I'm just going to pause the music for a sec.
I knew we'd meet again, young Valiant.
You know that because you saw it in the dream. What else do we dream that comes true?
Much, but not always what you might expect. Why? Is something troubling you?
Somewhat. In my dream, a champion in brilliant green armor defeated all challengers. Yet a small mouse nipped at his heel.
Cahedens, you
Let
are
me
born
think
at
about that
dusk,
for a minute.
like this Valiant. Can you interpret the vision? I see both literal and symbolic images here.
I'll try. When you saw this champion, did you feel frightened? Angry? Did you...
Help! Somebody help me! That brute is killing my beloved! Stop him!
What? Where? Show me.
The trouble's this way, Valiant.
Good features for a bot. Well, I haven't been streaming for a terribly long time, so let me think. Well, first off, you would want the bot to be able to respond to
Please,
commands from
enough.
chat.
Victory is yours. Just let him live.
Live? This sapling accepted my challenge and failed. His life is forfeit.
Please, Dagdar, go and leave me. I'll kill you too if you stay. You're a monster, Bersalak. I won't let you do this. I won't live without my beloved.
So be it. As Ventari teaches, hard ground makes stronger roots. You chose this.
Oops, I missed.
A knight in full armor attacking defenseless innocents? That isn't right. Why don't you fight me instead?
I'd love to. I've killed many in my quest to find the exceptional individual who can defeat me. I doubt you're it, but we'll fight anyway.
Oh, dang. Put torment on him. Yeah, you could send me a DM on Twitter so that I could look at it.
Be cautious.
Has
I
come.
have a bad feeling about this.
Come on, seriously? Fear. You getting up again?
A valiant. Good try, but you're no match for me, Weed.
Dang.
You did well enough that I'll leave you alive. For now. But I'll be back.
That was
Next
rough.
time we fight, try to make it a real challenge. Or I'll make sure to finish what I started here today.
No, stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it.
My deepest thanks. Eladis is everything to me. Your courage saved us both.
Who was that knight in the green armor? I saw him in my dream before I awoke. I recognized him as easily as if we had met before.
Bersalak. He's terrible. He challenges young Silvari to duels and then fights them to the death. When Bersalak insulted my honor, Eladis had no other option. He loves me, after all.
That sounds like a cat taking advantage of mice. He's prideful, and he's a bully. He deserves to be taught a lesson full of bruises.
That's it. The meaning of your dream. Like mice, young Silvari fight Bersalak with no hope of winning. But you are different, Valiant. You can do more than just throw yourself on his claws.
Perhaps I can help you after all. Bersalak is wooing a Valiant named Gerwin. Unsuccessfully, I might add. She's been seen near Morgan's Spiral.
That is helpful, Dagdar. Thank you. I'll visit Gerwin and ask for her story. Perhaps Bersalak told her a weakness I can use.
Alright. Sorry, I try not to talk during the cutscenes. Alright, 3 bags of loot. So a leather bag for 4 slots, or 3 bags of loot. I'm gonna go with the bag. Oh no, select my reward. I get both of those. So we want light armor. Those are, oh, they're all light armor. 17 power, toughness, vitality. I already have that. I'm gonna go with vitality. So we'll go H and then gloves. There we go. So did you, Zananali, did you send me the thing on Twitter? Alright, so let's see. We want to go this way now. Yes, exit the grove. Okay. Where to next? There's a lot of stuff to do in town. I'm not going to do that right now, though. I'm going to keep going outside of town. But I am going to follow this. And see where this takes me. It's going to take me outside of town, so I'm going to use the waypoint system.
Truth is, I took a jig when I should have taken a jag. I was heading for a miner.
love this song. Alright, so let's see. Where is that? Oh, there's a heart up here I didn't do. I need to go there. So before I continue with my personal story, I'm going to go work on this heart, which is south of me. Well, if you have listened to the podcast and you want to be extremely helpful, why don't you do a review on iTunes? That would be really, really helpful. Oh, I ran right past it. Alright. So, repel the Nightmare Court, clear spiderwebs, and activate mortar pods. Through here, maybe? Spider. I think that I'm going too far away. Yep, that's too far away. It must mean on the other side. Huh. Where are these spiders that they're talking about? Because it's got to be close to him. Welcome back, Quando. Hey, what do you think of the thing covering up chat? Does that look okay? Where are these spiders that he's talking about? It's got to be over here. I'm going to head over here and see. Oh, something else to point out. If you guys look... Yep, you can see it. It's just underneath the thing that I've got covering up chat. If you look right here, it says 8 with an arrow down and 11. What that means is I'm level 11. An overlay. That's really the only thing that I want to cover. So what I'll end up doing is just putting a border around it so that it doesn't just look like a graphic hanging out in the middle of nowhere. But this right here is 8 down to 11. I'm actually level 11, but because I'm in an area that is more along the lines of level 8, it levels me down temporarily to level 8. I still have all my abilities, but my numbers, my stats are lowered, so that things are still a challenge here. And that's a really cool feature of the game as well. Alright, so I need to defeat spiders. Now, the only spiders that I know are nearby are over here. I'm going to attack one and see if it updates that quest, or that heart at all.
I dare you. Hit me.
I guess I could also put something up here so that is covered. What if I do this? Edit scene. No, I like that up here. I'll definitely have to figure it out. So I'm going to use up most of my abilities. And now they're all on cooldown, so I switch to my other weapon set. I cannot figure out. Maybe there's some spiders over here? I don't know. Okay, that did help. So I must have to fight in this area. Clear spider webs and activate mortar pods. Mortar pods, mortar pods, mortar pods. There's one right there. Maybe not. Alright, so we've got that. We keep going. What else is happening? Here we are. Just a sec, I want to turn on the air conditioning again. Perceived good. Always turning the air conditioner on or off. Back and forth. Can't seem to make up my mind. Alright. Holy crackers. Fear. Invulnerable. That's horse hockey. Okay, Xana. I'll wait for these guys to get close, and then I'll use Unholy Feast, like now. Does damage to a bunch of people. Almost done DW. DW? Oh, downloading. DL is what you meant, I think. Ow. Alright, I finished it. Alright, let me head back over here to where it's safe. I'll check out this. Unlocked a merchant. Check my map. See where I want to go next. The personal story is over here, so I'm gonna go there. Oh geez, Nightbot. Or not Nightbot. I gotta fix something real quick for Twitch. I didn't realize this, but it's the word hit for some reason is blocked. That's not what I wanted. Let's see. We want to go with settings. And then security and privacy, I think. Oh, I know. It says that automatically. Channels and videos. There we go. Save changes. There, that shouldn't happen again. I mean, he'll still say it. Nightbot'll still say it, but shouldn't run into that issue again. So let me go ahead and I'm going to pause the music and enter this little instance and see what happens next.
My beloved Evard, you deserve better than this. But at least here, you will be hidden from the villain that killed you. May your memories spread among the dream, and may your noble spirit return through the awakening of others. I will defend your grave with my life if I must. If I should fall, at least I will see you once more.
Well, but that doesn't actually give you license to stream it.
Excuse me. Are you Gawain? I need to speak with you about a Silvari named Bersalak.
Bersalak? He is a beast. He killed my beloved Evard. If you are his friend, then you are an enemy to me.
Just the opposite. Bersalak is attacking young Silvari in the Grove, and I plan to stop him before anyone else gets hurt.
Oh, that's very different. You see, my love was killed in a duel with Bersalak, and now I guard Evard's grave. I wish only to mourn, but Bersalak plagues me with his lovesick mewling. I buried Evard here to get away from Bersalak, but even in Morgan's spiral, I can find no peace. The Risen are everywhere, those horrible undead creatures. Even now, they're massing to swarm over this hill.
Bersalak is killing innocents. I must find a way to defeat him, to overcome whatever trickery has made him powerful. If you help me find a way, I'll help you guard Evard's grave.
You would? Oh, thank you. Yes, I'll gladly tell you everything I know. You see, Bersalak's armor... Wait, do you hear that? Oh no.
Even if they made a deal, I don't really... I don't need it. I've personally spoken to the people whose music I stream, and what'd you say? Ready to seed plant defenses. I've personally spoken to the people whose music I'm streaming, so I know that they don't have a problem with me streaming this stuff.
You're ready. Keep the undead busy while I prepare more seed plants.
Where are they? Oh, here they come. Hopefully, I just gotta make sure I don't move too far away. I'm gonna start with the staff. Just grab that. I also often will upload my stuff to YouTube, so that deal wouldn't work for me either. That's why if I want to stream something, I personally talk to the person who made it. Alright, here comes some more. Let's switch back to the staff. What kind of music? I try to keep my music video game related, so lots of chip tunes, stuff like that. There we go. And attack that. No. Well, it's not too late to learn.
The enemy could come from either side. Stay alert. There, to the west. More undead.
Oh, that's west. Okay, switch back to staff. Let's do this again.
I dare you. Hit me.
Oh, man. Yikes. Heal. Sorry, I can't really look at chat right now. That seems like a lot. Yeah, that was intense. She's still alive? Where is she? Come on. Whew, that was close.
Greetings.
These are my last seeds. Plant them. Once these are gone, we're on our own. Welcome back, Xanon.
Oh, Everett, how I miss your counsel.
Alright, the final undead onslaught is on its way.
You could always lift my spirits. That's the last of the seeds. Now we fight on our own.
Oh man, they're coming from both sides. This is not good. Put torment on all of them. Oh, she just died. Come on, come on, come on. Alright, I think I'll be okay. Oh, man. Let's get rid of him, get rid of him. Let's see, I'm leaving that last risen thrall alive because if I get knocked down, I could use him to come back to life, and I'm gonna get knocked down. Yep, there we go. Oh. Oh man, that was close.
There. My love can now rest easy, protected from the undead. As for Bersalak, he was always an exceptional fighter, but recently, he's grown invincible. After he slew Evert, my grief compelled me to duel him myself, and I lost. Instead of killing me, he demanded my pledge, insisting that I forget my true love. I could never find joy with a soulless tormentor like Bersalak. I'd sooner die and be laid to rest beside my dearest.
How do you think Bersalak became
I think that's
so
Patrick
powerful?
Warburton.
It's got to be
He's
his
awesome.
new armor. There's something different, something magical about it. It was forged
He
by
also
Occam,
plays the
a
tick.
smith near Bridget's Overlook.
Then I'm off to find Occam. Thank you. It was an honor to fight at your side.
Alright, that was awesome. Let's see, what do we got? Loved and Lost completed. I get to pick. Ooh, I do not yet have a dagger. I'm going to grab that dagger.
Where one path ends, another begins.
Okay. Let's see. Let's do it! I'll try dagger main hand. So what do we got? We got Necrotic Slash. Slash your foe twice. Slash him again. Gain life force. This is my life force. Alright, cool. Siphon health from your foe. And immobilize your foe. Now look at the range. Is much, much shorter. Quando, have you ever seen The Tick? The live-action TV series, The Tick? Let's see what this does in the offhand. Dagger offhand. Gives you Deadly Swarm. Unleash an insect swarm, blinding multiple foes. Transfer 3 conditions to your target on a successful attack. Inflict weakness and bleeding on foes in the target area. What about Axe offhand? Can I do that? I can't. The guy who plays Joe in The Family Guy also plays the Tick in the show The Tick. It's really weird and bizarre, but definitely check it out. It's extremely hilarious. Alright, and I also earned some points for training. So, let's see what else we have. Oh, but I'm not going to use that yet because I don't have a second slot unlocked, and I like this one because it lets me run fast. So I'll wait on that. No Netflix there, I guess. What about healing? Corruption minion well training? No. No. It's a corruption training. No, I guess not. How do I get more? There are different healing spells. Conjure a well of blood to heal allies. Oh, I think it's on Netflix. If not, you should order it on Amazon or something. Summon a blood fiend that transfers health to you each attack. I think I'm going to go with that. That's under well training. Let's try that out. And what else did we get? We got level 12 awards. Okay, so upgrades. Upgrade items. Upgrade items improve your equipment's performance. Double-click an upgrade, then click on a piece of gear with an unused upgrade slot to fuse that upgrade to the gear. Yep, I've done that before. Salvaging. Salvage kits are awesome. All this stuff that I have in my inventory, eventually what you can do is you can get salvage kits, and you can break these down into crafting components. Kind of like disenchanting in World of Warcraft. And then there's crafting, and I'm going to select... +3 power, +3 toughness. I'm going to go with malachite. Oh, and look, a salvage kit. So here, I can show you that right now. Next reward is at level 13, and that's +5 hero points. Alright. So, let's go ahead and look at this. Alright. So first off, I want to go to a place where I can sell. Oh, it's raining. Alright, let's look. There's got to be a place nearby where I can sell stuff. Right there. So I'm going to sell all the extra stuff. The junk. I don't think you can't salvage junk. Junk is just there to get you some money. Sell junk. Okay, now... if I look in here, I can also get rid of materials. These are stuff... this is stuff that's used for crafting. And compact. Alright, so I can't use a pistol for my profession. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use a crude salvage kit. And it highlights the stuff that I can salvage. I'm going to go ahead and salvage that gun. My son does play games. My wife, she plays games on a 3DS, but she doesn't play PC games. And it just gave me Essence of Junk, which increases your luck, and 2 copper ore. And I got a mask that I actually want to put that on. What? Hold on, let me look at that again. Oh, that's leather. And that is... I don't know if that's better or worse than what I already have. Let me look at the gloves. Gloves. Where are the gloves? Those are boots. There they are. Okay, those are worse, so I'm going to go ahead and salvage those as well. And... this is much better. So I'll replace that. Now you notice it changed and it doesn't look very good anymore. So this is where I'm going to go into my dyes. And I can change the color of stuff. So I kind of had the sand color. I don't think that was the right color. Maybe it was this one over here. Burn. Oh, hold on, what color is that? That's Dijon. So let me grab... I want that color. There we go. Apply, and then I'll grab the eyedropper again with wine. And the eyedropper again with the green. And then the eyedropper, we'll see what that looks like with purple. No, that doesn't look right. Maybe the green. I think the purple might be better, actually. There we go. And apply. So see, now my stuff still matches, which is awesome. Deposit all materials. Alright, so I got these, that they're loot bags. I can put this on there. I can get rid of that. I can get rid of that. Those are better. Get rid of that one. And I got a bunch of these. So now I'm going to sell these logs at the trading post. And anything else I could sell that rawhide leather section. Sell at the trading post. Five bags of loot. Let's see what's in here. Oof. By the way, did I get the expansion pack 2 now or not? I think you did, Quando. If you followed the link that I linked you to. The expansion pack, you pre-ordered it, though. It's not out yet. But you can beta test some of the features this weekend of the expansion pack. Alright, that's medium, heavy, trophy. Me.
Seize the moment.
You seize the moment. Don't tell me what to do. Okay, I can't use any of that, so I can get rid of all of it. Alright, back out into... Whoops. Sell at trading post. Sell instantly. Sell that. Alright. There. Well, it depends. Okay, so if you look at your email that you got when you bought the game, did the email say Heart of Thorns? If it did, then you also bought the expansion, which you should have if you followed the link that I sent you. Alright, let's look. Where am I going to go next? I'm going to go north. To there. Oh, let me put on some music. Wait, where am I going? Yeah, up here. Alright, so I'm going to head north to the next area. And this is Keldon Forest. I forget what this one's called. Oh, wait. Hold on. Did you see that? Where is it? There it is. I'm gonna go check out the story. It's just south of here. Alright, cool. Yes, enter instance. So for the story part of the quest, you get instanced by yourself. Just so you know when you're checking it out later.
Valiant. How unexpected. Nightmare courtiers attacked Bridget's Overlook. I came to investigate. What are you doing here?
I came to see Occam, but he's not here. He forged special armor for Bersalak. It may be the reason he's so powerful.
I see signs of a fight, but no blood upon the ground. The smith was kidnapped, not killed.
Whoever attacked this village must have gotten to Occam. I hope he's all right.
We can still learn a great deal. Look for clues. There may be more here than a first glance reveals. Search carefully. The smith may have kept a journal, or an account book. We need any information we can find.
Alright, so... Search Ocken's house for evidence. There's a journal.
Look, Arkham's journal says the enchantment on the green armor works only if the entire suit is worn. The notes say that the armor Berserlac wears is the only set Arkham crafted. Good.
Okay. I read the journal. I looked at the blueprints. Is there anything else in here that I haven't looked at? Let me... Oh, there's a book over here. Do I use any form of message software like Skype or anything that I can continue when you're not? Quando, I would just suggest that you make a Twitter account and you can follow me on Twitter and I'll follow you back and then you can send me a direct message through Twitter.
The account book. The armor was commissioned by it was commissioned by Fowlan. This journal says the sale was never finalized. The court must have stolen the armor rather than giving the smith payment.
And you can also, like, once you're...
Fowlan commissioned his armor, then Berserlac is a member of the Nightmare Court. Listen. I hear footsteps. Someone approaches. Hide yourself a moment and let us see what we will see.
Where do I hide?
Sniveling Smith refuses to work without his own tools.
Don't waste time complaining. If we don't return soon, the Duchess will flay us and make a winter cloak. Hurry up, you wretches. Collect the tools, and we're away.
Do you hear that? Someone is coming.
You can also friend me in Guild Wars 2, and it'll let you know when I'm on. Remember, I'm on the Dark Haven server.
In the court.
Oh, that's right. I'm not using my axe anymore. I'm using my dagger.
Our deeds are reflected in the dream. Well, look at this. You're Kaith. You're the one Duchess Fowlan talks about. She'll be delighted to hear you're still alive.
Speak her name again, and I'll cut it from your tongue. Now tell me where they've taken the smith.
The Duchess commissioned a suit of enchanted armor from Arkham. She wanted it for Berserlac, our newest knight. The armor was so magnificent that Her Grace ordered us to come back and invite the smith to join her court.
An invitation he undoubtedly wasn't allowed to refuse. Kaith, we have to rescue Arkham. He made the armor. He'll know how to destroy it.
True. Still, if he has fallen to Nightmare, he can't be turned back to the dream. You've mentioned a girl named Gawain. Could she help us instead?
It's possible. Berserlac desires Gawain's favor. She could persuade him to remove his helmet and the protection it provides, but she's still grieving for her lost love.
Maybe the taste of revenge will cure her grief. Maybe it won't. Does it matter, as long as we stop Berserlac? We shall go to either Gawain or Arkham. The choice is yours.
We'll go to Gawain.
Not a chance.
That's another thing about the game is you get to choose how your personal story progresses. You make choices, and let's see. I want to go. Garwin will help us. I'm ready to decide. We'll talk. Oh, we'll rescue. Oof. You know what? I don't know what to do because I feel like I should rescue Occam because he's been kidnapped. I feel like that's like it's my duty as this character is to rescue Occam, even though the easier path would probably be to get Garwin to get him to take his helmet off, probably through her wiles. So we'll rescue Occam and strike the Nightmare Court head on. I'm going to go ahead and do that. I sure wish he doesn't return and meet me at the Sandy Cove Beach. I'll meet you there. Alright, what do I got? I get light, light, light. Good. Vitality, toughness, power. I'm going to go with vitality. And let's go ahead and equip that, see what it looks like. Oof, definitely needs to be dyed. Kind of cool looking. I think I want to switch these though. I think I want the purple to be where the green is. No. Maybe that goes there, and then the green goes there. Maybe I don't use any of the green. I think that looks okay. Yeah, I like that. Alright. So, now gotta leave this place. Oh, and, no, that's not it. If you want, it's arcatan.6172 is my username, so you can find me on this game. 6172. What? Oh, I didn't change. I didn't save the changes. Alright. Time to leave. Yep, that's me. Okay. So I have to go to that beach. Awesome. And actually, this will probably be the last quest for a bit. I'm going to take a break from streaming. I've been going for almost 3 hours now. I need to get up, walk around, stretch my legs, go outside, enjoy the sun. There we go. Ooh, hammer and steel. Alright, Keith, let's rock.
This is where the Nightmare Court is holding Occam. If we are to save him, Valiant, then we must hurry. The court is very good at what they do.
Do you think they'll kill him? If they did that, then he wouldn't be able to make them any more suits of armor.
Kill? No. The court increased their numbers through deceit and corruption. They spread poison at the roots. Eventually he will listen to them, and then he will fall to their lies. It is the court's purpose to poison the dream of dreams, and thus corrupt the pale tree. The darkness we saw in your dream was one such attempt. They torture Sylvari, allowing the dream to absorb darker, more painful memories, both from themselves and from their prey.
Until he joins them, just to make the pain stop. I see. We'd better get him out of their grasp. Immediately.
Agreed. Let's search the camp, and hope that Occam has been stalwart thus far. Search the camp, and do not be afraid. I will be as close as your shadow.
All right. Oh. Oh, that's something else that I should explain to you. Hold on, let me fight these guys. It'll make combat really, really fun for you. Alright, so if you look at this, each one of these tells you a little bit of information about it. Now, if I go to my other weapon set, notice that this says, no, not that one. Alright, this one right here. See the heart? It says Combo Finisher Blast. And then another one, this is a combo field, Poison. So the way that this works is if I start a combo field, and then I put a combo finisher in there, and those two fields and finishers are compatible, it'll give an extra effect. So maybe it'll give me swiftness, or maybe it'll do extra damage. So I could put down, if I were an elementalist, I could put down like a wall of fire there, and then other people in my group, or even, yeah, other people in my group could shoot arrows through it, and those arrows would then catch on fire as they went through the fire. So I know this is the combo that puts up a combo field, and now here's the finisher, and then you saw that it said area weakness. Oh! Alright, I'm going to attack that one because it's the lowest. I'm going to die. Yep. Retry from a checkpoint. That's what I get for trying to explain stuff instead of paying attention to combat. We'll try this again. But, so, watch what happens. I'm going to put down this field and then this field, and you'll see it'll say area weakness right about there. So I've got a poison field now, and now I'm going to put a blast field down. Oh my god. These guys are hardcore. Now you notice I just killed something, and so I rallied. There's quite a few. I'll show them when I log off.
Smell that, my hounds? Smell of fear. Relish it.
Ooh, that was rough. Yeah, I'll show you the classes before I go. Alright, let me... Yikes. Let me switch real quick. Just to the axe, because I'm a little more familiar with it. The expansion actually brings out a new class as well, called the Revenant, which is really cool looking. They have some fantastic. What is this? Throw green plant to knock down a foe. That's awesome.
I'll set a trap for any who dare follow us. Slip out the back of the camp, while they learn the area with their wings.
Welcome back, Ollie. Wait, what's going on over here? Okay. This must be the, where the blacksmith is.
Here to save me, I hope.
Arkham? You're more bubbly than I'd expect for someone who's been tortured.
Them? Ha! Couldn't faze me. I knew someone would come. Left plenty of clues at the forge. Quickly now, and we'll go through the back, less guarded.
That's exactly what Kate suggested. How did you hear her talking from all the way over here?
Hear her? No. Simplest solution to the problem. Hurry. Courtiers will be here soon. I can forge a vine wall to keep them at bay, but you must move fast. As predicted, with many courtiers approach, vine goes here. Run!
Cut that wall down and go after them.
This way, down the
We need
waterfall.
to keep running.
Is he with me? Yeah, there he is.
Wait, wait.
I can't move. It's a trap.
Oh, she planted that thing. Oh, nice.
Nice explosion.
I have to ask, Arkham, why did you make Fallon the armor? Didn't you know she was of the Nightmare Court?
I knew, but she threatened me. Said they'd break my hands, leave me useless, take away my purpose and my joy. Still, once I saw what they'd done with my masterwork, ugh, disgusting. I should have thrown myself from the cliffs.
No, the lesson here isn't so simple. There are many strands in this tapestry, and yours is only one. Now that you are safe, we deal with Berserlac. Tell us, does your armor have a weakness?
Yes, to forge the armor, it had to be vulnerable to my smithing tools. My hammer made it, my hammer can destroy it.
Valiant, I propose that we use this information and challenge Berserlac to a duel. Then use the smith's hammer as your weapon and smash him to paste.
Sounds good. I bet Berserlac would come for certain if he received an invitation from Gawain. Kaith, talk to her and arrange the fight. Arkham, bring your hammer. We'll hold a duel at Marbon Market. I want as many witnesses as possible when Berserlac falls.
Very cool. Alright, vitality or power? I'm going to go with vitality. Alright, and I leveled up too. Let's see what the rewards are. +5 hero points. Conditions are negative status effects that players and creatures use. They include damage conditions, bleeding, burning, confusion, poison, and torment. Movement impairment. Okay. These are basically debuffs. I really like the way they've streamlined everything. Daily achievements are now unlocked. Complete them every day to earn bonuses and rewards. Open the hero panel and click Achievements tab to see today's tasks. And then laurels are currency that can be spent from merchants in major cities. Level 14, I get masterwork equipment that I can wear. Alright. So. Where's the achievements thing? There it is. So it's basically it's got things that you can do today, and then here's the daily quests. Defeat Maguma Jungle Miner. I've already done that. Daily PvP reward earner. I did that earlier. There's a bunch of different stuff. Daily or Vista viewer. So no, that's Or. Or is a place. Let's see. Daily Metrica Province Event Completer. So, basically, if I want to get a daily completionist for today, you pick 3 of these things, and I've already done 2 of them, and I can go to Metrica Province and do an event there, and get credit, and then that will get me the reward for this, which is a small bag of spirit shards. So, that's cool stuff like that. Alright, let me go ahead and leave here. And then I'm going to log off, but before I do, I'll show you the login screen. So, or the, not the login screen, but the characters that you can make. So, I have an empty character slot, so I'm just going to go ahead and make one, so you can see what it's like. So, there's these races. You've got the Char, humans, Norn, Asura, and then Sylvari. I'm a Sylvari. So I'll just pick I'll pick a Norn. No, I'll pick a Char. And then male or female. And so these are the classes. Revenant is the new class that's not out yet. It comes out when the expansion actually releases. And you've got Warrior, Guardian, Ranger, Thief, Engineer, Mesmer, Elementalist, and Necromancer. Now, most of them are pretty basic stuff. The Mesmer, they make illusions, and the illusions can fool you. So basically, while you're playing, you can make a copy of yourself, and the things that you're fighting will fight the copy of yourself instead of you. And then you can watch the copy's health, and when it gets close to death, you just hit a button and it can explode. And there's 4 different buttons that it can have. So every one of these classes has their own various special abilities. Like the Necromancer that I was playing, it has the ability to go into Death Shroud mode. A Warrior has burst abilities. A Guardian, here, I'll log in a Guardian real quick so you can see what their abilities, not what their abilities look like, but what makes them different than any other class. And so you saw that I would hit F1 to go into Death Shroud as my Necromancer. Okay. For the Guardian, I have 3 options. So I have F1, F2, and F3. Okay. F1 burns every few attacks. So basically, when I'm attacking, you'll see this blue flame start to build its way up. And that's its passive effect. It happens all the time. I can unleash it to have things burn now. So I can hit it, and it will use it up. Okay? Or I can do this one. This one, it regenerates health. Or if I hit it, it'll heal me and my nearby allies automatically. Then we've got Virtue of Courage, which gives you Aegis. Aegis is awesome. Blocks the next incoming attack. So when that gets used, I almost always hit F3 right away, and it gives it back to me. Okay? The Engineer, they have a bunch of really cool stuff. They have 4 F1, F2, F3, F4 profession. Those are called profession abilities, and these depend on what kits you have available. Stop it. I'm getting beat up here. So depending on what kits you have, now the unique thing about the engineers, they don't have a weapon swap, but if I use my grenade kit, it switches all these out. So I have all these different kits to use. So that's the engineer. So every profession has its own unique thing that it does that others can't do. So, you know, check out multiples of them. They're really cool, but I just want to say thanks for coming by and hanging out for the stream. I might be back on later, but you have an awesome day. And don't forget to check out runjumpstomp.com for more content as well as a podcast about gaming.